Hi everyone, so I'm doing a wee
Change
trial
stations now.
for our yoga class. So the way it works is 30 seconds one exercise, 30 seconds the other. I will talk you through the exercises as we're going through them. I hope you enjoy it. So I've had to tweak it a wee bit because some of the yoga exercises seem to be a wee bit too hard, like planks and such like. So I've tweaked it a wee bit and hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do. So the first one is lunges, okay? So we all know a wee lunge,
Change
okay?
stations now.
So let's hold for a second and swap legs, okay? So we're going nice and deep into the lunge. Okay. And our next one is the same, only we're bringing our hands directly above our head. Okay. When she says change, that's what we'll be doing.
Change stations now.
Okay, so hands up. So we're holding the pose for a couple of seconds, changing over. Our next one is a standing side stretch. So we are literally standing, legs shoulder width apart, and we're going to be leaning and stretching over to the side. Make sure you're nice and deep in that lunge.
Change stations now.
Okay, both legs shoulder width apart, and we are stretching. Now this is just a tester, so I might have to reposition the camera next time, but it's just to see how it works. Other side. Then we're doing a couple of wee squats. Now I want you to hold the position in your squat for a couple of seconds, okay? Again, legs shoulder width apart, feet facing
Change
forward.
stations now.
And we're sitting back into a lunge. Let's hold, 2, 3, 4. Okay, back down. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Next is called a triangle pose. Okay, so we are lunging to the right, but leaning over and touching our left ankle. Okay, stay with
Change
me,
stations
guys.
now.
So lunge, lean over. Now we're going to take it across to the other side. Our next one is warrior 2, so we're lunging to the right and hands are held out horizontally, okay?
Change stations now.
Feels like I need to move back a wee bit so you can see me. The next one, we're on the floor, okay? One leg bent, the other leg straight, and we're trying to get our head to our knees. So it's just like a nice stretch, just like the ones that we usually do. Okay, maintain your posture, suck that belly
Change
button in.
stations now.
So we're coming down on the floor, one leg bent, one leg straight. We're reaching over. So we're holding for 15, then we'll change over, guys, okay? Then we're staying on the floor. Let's change legs. And we're doing what's called windshield wipers. So we're going to bring our legs into a tabletop position. We're rolling to one side, to the middle, then to the other.
Change stations now.
Okay? Rolling. Middle, side, middle, side. Okay. This is a really good stretch.
Change stations now.
Okay. We're doing a wall sit. So if you place your back against the wall, I want to lean down. Hold that position, make sure your back's nice and flat against the wall. Suck that belly button in, okay? If you can get down lower, even better. This is my first time doing some of these exercises, so The next one is Warrior 3, which you might know as Superman. Okay, so both
Change
arms out
stations
in
now.
front, one leg up at the back. Okay, so we will hold and then we will change legs, okay? 3, 2, 1. Now your standing leg, you want to have a slight bend in it to protect your joints. My legs shaking like crazy. The next one is just a,
Change stations now.
without the falling, an arm roll, okay? Now this next one, we're on the floor and it's called the boat pose. So you're sitting back leaning on your coccyx. You can either keep your feet down, you can lift them slightly off the floor, or if you're very agile, you can lift them right off the floor, which I won't be doing. Remember, this is just a wee taster. I just want to see where I'm going to be
Change stations
positioning
now.
the camera that's best for you to see. So we're leaning back, hands to the side. We can lift slightly, we can keep our legs down, or we can straighten them. It's entirely up to yourself. Our next one is in a full plank position, but we've got one leg out and one leg in. So we've got one leg bent and one leg straight out behind us. Deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth.
Change stations now.
Okay. So plank position, one leg out, one leg in. Okay. And then change. When she says change stations, we're going to put both legs out and we're going to pedal our knees in one at a time.
Change stations now.
Okay, so one knee down. Now the modification for this is you can do this against the wall. So if you're wanting to do it against the wall, you would stand and pedal in.
Change stations now.
Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to lift our arms up and you're going to fall down to your knees. Again. Fall down to your knees. Big deep breath in as you're coming up. Exhale as you're going down. When she says change stations, we're coming up,
Change
but
stations
only
now.
halfway, okay? So we're just coming halfway and back down. Halfway, back down. Halfway, back down. And let yourself fall right down onto your knees.
Change stations
Okay.
now.
We're on our knees for this next one. What we're going to do is stretch our arm up, then we're going to bring it underneath us and we're going to lean right down onto that shoulder. Great stretch. Back up. Great stretch. So we're coming opening our chest.
Change stations now.
Changing hands, other side, underneath, up, underneath. One more after this, guys. We've got this.
Change stations now.
Okay, so same position, one arm, opposite leg behind. Yeah? I don't know if you can see me. Hold that pose. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now you want to be in a nice straight line. Your arm and leg should be in alignment. Suck that belly button in, working that core.
Change stations now.
Okay, other side. I think I'm going to have to position the camera better so you can see my whole positioning. Trial and error, guys, trial and error.
Change stations now.
Okay guys, let's finish up with a nice big deep breath. Taking it up. Down. Back up. And down. Deep breath up. And down.
Change stations now.
Yay! Well done. Okay, so you would have done a wee warm up before now, and I would also do your stretches. I'm going to do the stretches with you just now, okay? You'll be able to see them here, and you should have a copy anyway when you're doing the classes. Going to start, calf stretch, one leg in front of the other. So you want to hold it up to 15 seconds, okay?
Change stations now.
Change. Now instead of changing legs, what you're going to do is you're going to lean back on the leg that's at the back. You're going to bring your toe up to the ceiling. This is stretching your hamstring, okay? Change legs. For the next one, we're stretching our quadricep muscles, which is the big muscles at the top of your
Change
legs.
stations now.
You'll want to hold on to your heel or your trousers. Keep a slight bend in your leg to get a deeper stretch. You want to tilt your pelvis forward. If you put your arm out to the side, it usually helps with your balance. Next one. Remember guys, it's just a wee taster, so I'm finding my way here as well. What one's next? Okay, so
Change
we're
stations
stretching over.
now.
I need to know where's best to put the camera so that you can see everything I'm doing. I think it's maybe a wee bit too close today, but we'll try again. Other side. Okay, arms behind you. We're stretching up. Opening up those pecs. Triceps, hand in between your
Change
shoulder
stations
blades.
now.
You want to pull back down on your shoulder, yeah? Other side. Good. God, that music's quite, ooh. My favourite stretch, so we're up to the ceiling, palms facing upwards, bringing our arms out to the side, and then pulling back, really opening up that chest. It's my favourite stretch
Change
ever.
stations now.
Great. Then we're down onto the floor, stretching our glutes. One leg in front, one leg over, opposite arm, pulling over and turn to face behind you. It's a great stretch for your glutes. Let's swap. Okay, the next one's a wee bit like the one that we done during our class, but one leg
Change
bent,
stations
other
now.
leg straight, and let's reach over to touch our toes. Swap. You'll know these off by heart anyway, ladies. Okay, so groin stretch, soles of your feet together, pushing down. Coming up to the very last one where we don't want to get back up. Rolling onto
Change
our back.
stations now.
Hands under our, you see, you can't see it. Hands under, pulling in towards our chest. Deep breath in and out. Yay! Right, so that's our taster done. So next time I'll place the camera maybe a wee bit further back so that you can see exactly what I'm doing, but that's just to give you a wee bit of knowledge on
Change
what a class will be
stations now.
like. Obviously last half past. It'll obviously last half an hour, but it's just to give you a wee look at what it's going to be like and how you can access it and how simple it is to follow. So next time I'll place the camera a wee bit further away so that you can see exactly my positioning and everything. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I hope it gives you a wee insight into how easy it is just to pop it on and just do it at home at whatever time it
Change
suits you.
stations
So
now.
I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.